Oh. Using a principle I saw you, I need my glasses, you used and explained on Sam's Fitness. As I am a fan, I pause at the beginning of a rep and contract the muscles before the push or pull. Major cancer surgery in 2020 and making great gains. Good to hear. This is from Mick McGuigan. I'll accept it so I can read it better. Mick McGuigan, McGuigan. Bigger before surgery. Would like to thank you for the inspiration to move forward and starting to look buff. Even if it's like Homer Simpson in front of the mirror, fantasizing. Thanks, Lee. Mick, he's 58. He's from Perth, Western Australia. Well, Mick, good to hear you're training hard and doing well after your major cancer surgery, and keep pushing. Doesn't matter what you look like in front of the mirror. As long as you're training hard and feeling good and recovering from cancer, that's a win.
Well,
so good on you, Mick.
That must make you feel good.
Yes, see, out of all the abuse I get, I do get nice ones every now and then.
Yeah. And what price do you put on someone getting back into training after cancer surgery?
Can't, can you? That's like...
Yeah.
People get into it. See, people get into it for the wrong reasons sometimes. People get into it just to look good on Instagram and that, and show off, and they want to be looked at. Whereas people do it because they want to feel better in life. They want to get healthier, or someone that's been through something like that wants to get stronger again and feel good about themselves. So they're the proper reasons why you do it. Not just to be looked at or for your ego. Look at me. So we have another one. Lee, I never forgot the principles of power that you taught all of us in the flex issue when you had that flat top. Keep doing what you do. You're a player. Remember that flat top? That's why I look like Dolph Lundgren. See, a lot of people reply to the story too, see. But I do get a lot of good ones like that. I get a lot of people sometimes who write to me, but I don't always read them out, that say I've changed their life and that. And I think to myself, oh my God, if I've changed your life, fucking hell, you're on a slippery slope.
No, I wouldn't say that. Like, I think training, it's being scientifically proven how beneficial training is for, I think they worked it out that 1.5 times better than medication for depression, increases your longevity, all these different things. And, you could imagine what the people working in pharmaceutical companies get paid. And here you are improving, well, both of us, we're all here improving people's health, but yet, we're having to resort to OnlyFans and that sort of thing to supplement our incomes.
Because, like I said, I didn't get into it to inspire anybody or to do anything, or I just got into it because I love training. So I just find it weird that me doing something I love, and because it's been put in magazines and stuff, that I find it weird how it inspires people when I'm just training, doing what I love to do. That I just find it weird when people go, oh, this and that, or something I've said or done has helped them and shit like that. Because I've been through it all, suicide, this and that, drugs, and you name it, I've done it. So I guess sometimes it hits home with people. Because I think maybe, because I've never been one of those, like I said, I can't stand people with egos no matter what it is, actors, athletes. So I think sometimes when people see me being, I wouldn't say vulnerable, but just being myself, they can see that I am just like them. I'm no one special. I'm no one whatever. I'm just like somebody else who loves to train. But yes, I got a pro card and got to that level, but that doesn't make me better than the guy who hasn't got to that level. So we're all just equal and the same. And I think when they think, oh, look at those people, sometimes you might look at movie stars and they'll go, oh, fuck, what a life. But everyone still has the same struggles and the same problems, and, doesn't matter who you are or how rich you are, you're still human. You still get cancer, you still get sick, you still have marital problems, mental problems. So, yes, people just need to be more down to earth and be themselves and stop being stuck up fucking egotistical assholes.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more.
Like I said, I might be a good bodybuilder, but yet Bob down the road could be the best plumber. So just because I'm an athlete in magazines and people know me doesn't make me any better than Bob.
Yeah.
Because if my pipes are fucked, I can't fix them. I've got to call Bob. Whereas Bob could still go to the gym and train without me. I can't
Yeah.
get my water without Bob. So Bob's actually better than me.
No, I couldn't agree more. I think the most valuable people in the, like nurses and people that work in nursing homes and stuff like
Even
that.
the people that collect our garbage. Imagine if they didn't come around and collect the garbage. Fuck. At the end of the week, with the fucking dog waste and everything else in there, it starts stinking of maggots. Imagine if that just sat there for weeks on end.
Yeah.
And it's funny too, the people who, like you said, like plumbers or garbage collectors, or even the people that put the stuff on the shelves in a supermarket, the people you don't see. Without even like truck drivers who drive the produce to that, like you don't never think about those type of people, but without them, we would be screwed. The farmers and them, look at the farmers, they get screwing over by big companies and shit. But without farmers, we would be fucked. Whether you're vegan or meat eater or whatever, we'd all be screwed. There'd be no milk, no vegetables, no meats.
Yeah.
But yet they get screwed over the most when they're like the backbone of how we're meant to live.
No, I couldn't agree more.
But I said, back to the plumbers, we can't live without water, so if we're not getting water somewhere, I think plumbers might be the most valuable person.
I could not, that's so true.
But yet people look at people like the Kardashians for inspiration, and I'm like, what have the Kardashians ever done for you? It's like they're not helping you in any way or helping society in any way. They're helping themselves, making millions. They get like endorsements, and then you see a Kardashian wearing something, I'm going to buy that because Kim Kardashian's wearing it. But really, what have they done for society? Or maybe, who knows, they might have a charity they help and stuff, but I'm sure when you're that rich, they give...
10 cents in the dollar.
Exactly. Yeah, so... Yeah, it's funny what people look up to as role models, like, even me, I don't see myself as a role model, but they act sensible, you're a role model. I'm like, no, I'm just a normal person. I like people to see I'm a normal person, but... Yeah, when you see these people who have done great things in the world, but yet somebody will look up to an actor who just acts in a movie like, oh my God, he's great. It's like, yeah, his acting's great, but in the real scheme of things, some actors are good. They go out, like Robin Williams, you hear stories of him, he used to help people and stuff like that, the homeless and that. But yeah, it's funny where people put their attention or look up to someone who, you got to have someone whose mum and dad's helped them, put them through school, cooked all their meals, driven them, but yet... They hate their mum and dad, but they love their Kardashians.
No, it's the mind control where, they promote these people, make them, and then that's what you chase. Mm-hmm. You can never achieve that.
No.
But in the process of getting on that treadmill, you're working away, you're buying their stuff, you're making their stuff, you're that chain in the cog chasing the impossible dream, and then you get depressed because you don't get there, so then you need medication and
I know.
Yeah, no, it's
why don't I look like Kim right now? I've been doing everything the same. Yeah. Society's weird sometimes when you think about it that way, isn't it? Where people put their focus and attention on what they want to look up to and be. I think they did a thing once, and a lot of them, back in the old days, if you asked a kid, what do you want to be? Fireman, policeman, pilot. Yeah. They did one now, and I think when you got to actual jobs like a plumber or construction, that was way down the list. A lot of them wanted to be singers, rappers, social media things. Like it was all those type of jobs before you got to actual real jobs.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're not real jobs, but I mean like jobs where you actually got to get a degree or work hard, do manual labour. All of them were just like stuff you could do from your bedroom, really. Yeah, it's crazy.